Have you ever watched an animation and felt like it truly understood you? When I watched Elemental, I expected something fun and colorful. And yes, it's visually beautiful fire, water, air, and the earth living together in a one city. But underneath the beauty, there is a very human story. This is not just about the elements, it's about the identity, family pressure, expectations, and love.
Ember, the main character of animation. Ember grows up hearing one message her entire life. Fire doesn't mix with water. Water is dangerous. Water is enemy. But that's not the only pressure she carries. Her parents sacrificed everything to build their shop and their life. They struggled, they worked hard, and because of that, Amber feels she must take over the family business. Even if it's not her dream, even if it's not her spark. She believes she has to sacrifice her own desires to repay her parents, and that pressure slowly breaks her inside.
Then she meets Wade. Wade is the complete opposite of the Ember. He's emotional, sensitive, honest. He cries when he feels something deeply, and he's not ashamed of that. And that's what makes him powerful. He grew up in a supportive family. They encourage him to express himself. They don't force him to become someone he's not. There is a beautiful moment when the Ember says, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And Wade simply says, I just do what feels right. That line is a simple, but it's life change.
Okay, there were two different families in this animation. Ember's family that we have this thing like responsibility, like pressure, and like sacrifice. And on the other hand, we have Wade, a family, a supportive family, a family with encouragement and emotional family. And neither family is evil. They just look at life differently. But based on this relationships framework, we have this question: can she be with her parents and still follow her dreams? This question is common between us even.
Water can extinguish fire, and fire can turn water into vapor. They are opposites, and they are told they should never be together. But anyway, they choose to be each other's. It's not because it's easy, because it's real, and their love is pure, because it helps them to help, because it help them to grow, and it's not just a romance; it's kind of the transformation.
Yeah, and I want to talk about my favorite scene of this animation when they got trapped in a tunnel that was tiny, so we can see in a whole uh, fire can be, and there isn't any problem for fire, but for Wade as water, we can say that there is tension on him and he is evaporating. So we could say, but he didn't panic. He just noticed an Ember, and Ember was watching him helplessly. That he's evaporating and turning into vapor. And we could saw the pure love between them in that scene. It was heartbroken scene, but simultaneously awesome. They used this contrast between water and fire great in this animation. And after that, we could saw that Wade didn't gone. He came back, and they reached each other. And Wade one time mentioned one sentence to Ember that You gave me one thing that most of people don't have, love. And that's very important. And I memorized that thing. Maybe it blew me away.
Yes, and also Elemental talks about the immigration and starting from nothing, about the family sacrifice, about identity, and choosing that the something really about you spark. I mean, about the courage to follow that. And it's not easy to catching that. I need you to truly you believe that. And sometimes loving your parents doesn't mean you destroying yourself or the gratitude. Your family doesn't mean you should give up your dreams. Just you should follow and respect them, and at the finally you follow your own goals.
Yeah, and about this beautiful animation, highly recommend it. Go watch it. You're not gonna regret about it. We watched it twice. We enjoyed both times we watched, and I learned some things in this animation. For example, being emotional is not equals weakness. Not at all. Emotional manners are great based on this, and we learned about love. And water maybe must not avoid fire, and sometimes water needs fire to shine, and fire needs water to shine differently. Keep it in your mind, because we sometimes we need what we fear, what we scare of, to show our potential.
And sometimes that the people who are the completely different to us can entirely change the our truly behavior. And we should accept about that and be humble to learning and get advice there.
Yeah, go watch it and take care.